Yo, 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 everybody. What it do? We're back here with some more Shadow Warrior 2. Alright. Bringing back Rion once again. And, yeah. Time to get this going. Yo, man.
Yo, what's up?
Just ready to get this started now. Oh, man. Seems like we're very close to the end now, because we just got these last couple bounties. This last side quest line with the twins, where they want us to make some shade, and I want to see how that ends up. And then after that, I guess that's pretty much like the final steps of the game, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
And if this does become a short stream, what are we gonna do?
Afterwards, good question. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do some Smash or something. Who knows?
I guess.
I guess usually my go-to, but I mean, yeah, because like I don't. I mean, unless you have Viscera cleanup detail installed, we could try to just look into that and see how that is, just real quick afterwards.
Actually, I do have that installed.
Yeah, because I've been meaning to see what that's all about. So like, if depending on how short this is, of course, right? But yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I guess we could probably try that afterwards.
Let me see. I have to check to see where it's at.
Alright.
Yeah, I have it installed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, like I have it downloaded, but I probably have to do like the first time setup, but that shouldn't take that long.
But yeah, a few hours ago, I got way into the dungeon builder in Link's Awakening.
Oh yeah. So like that's the thing, right? With the remake, they added that, and also, how do the rewards work? So like, is it the dungeons you build yourself that you get the bottles from, or whatever, or?
Well,
Yeah.
in order to make the dungeons, you have to find these chamber runes that you get from random chest pieces, treasure chests, and you get those to Dompe, and Dompe will find a way to convert them into dungeon room pieces, and you can use that to build your own dungeons.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, and you'll get more of them as you complete other dungeons.
Oh, okay. So like they're basically building blocks that you find for like different tiles for the dungeon rooms and all that, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then so when you build, your dungeon or whatever, you basically, that's how you get the bottles, right? Because I know that they introduced bottles to that game, and I know that in the original, because that also means that fairies are in the game, but in the original, the only thing that you had that was sort of like a revive was the potion you'd buy from a witch, right? And it was only one that you'd have on you. So like, I remember when I heard about this whole thing, I was a little bummed out, because I was like, well, that sucks, because I mean, by that logic, it's gonna make the game easier. Because I mean, I remember having to save up rupees to go and buy that red potion, or get lucky and find one in a chest, which was very rare. So now it's just like, oh yeah, hey, you got a bottle, cool, fairies, there you go, problem solved. So it seems like it kind of takes away from it a little bit in terms of the overall difficulty, but at the same time, yeah, that's cool though. It's really cool to have that dungeon building feature. Are you able to share those online with people too, or no?
Not that I know of, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, because that'd be really cool too, to be able to just like make dungeons and send them to people, kind of like Mario Maker style or something.
Well, there is a problem with that. I remember Onuma mentioned that a lot of logic and coding is involved when doing that kind of stuff. So it's very hard to build a level for an average Zelda player.
I guess. But I mean, I guess like that would kind of be remedied by having like a label slash tag system for it, right? Like, oh, this is a easy dungeon, medium dungeon, hard dungeon, and etc. Of course, people can misuse those labels, but for the most part, it would work as intended.
You put it that way, yeah, but I don't think they'll probably have that feature in. But I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's still a lot of work, so that's probably why they just ultimately decided against it. They're like, ah, it's just a bonus thing that you can do, I guess. All right, let's see. Which one do I want to start up next? Let's do Danger Zone on Mount Akuma. Master Wing, that arena on top of the Devil Mountain where you fought Kamiko's body for a second time, is a source of dark energy. No wonder it attracts demons from surrounding areas. The spring imbues demons with more energy, so if we don't want to have a true invasion of superior and elite versions of monsters, you better go there and clear the area of any Shadow Realm creatures before it's too late. Oh yeah, you don't need to tell me twice. That's annoying as hell. Oh, and I get a skill card for that. Shared Pain. Part of damage from elemental effects on enemies is spread around. Oh, cool. So like burn, poison, fire, and ice. Like it'll get spread onto other enemies.
Yep.
Speaking of skill cards, I need to spend my points. I forgot to do that last time. I'm gonna sit down and allocate my points like right now as soon as I land. While I wait for you to load in.
Sure.
Oh man. See, I knew I forgot to do something before we left yesterday. Damn it. Oh well. I got time right now to do it. Okay.
If there's any way to share that online, I wouldn't mind posting pictures of the dungeons I've made.
Oh, okay. Okay, auto reload is a must. I thought I had backstab maxed out. I guess not. I got 6 points left. And okay, screw it. I think I'm gonna dump them all on. No, I'll do this. 2 on that. 1 on this. I almost maxed out Shadow Fury. Okay, that's good. I think I'm okay for now. And like that, those points are gone. Dang. I'm over here thinking 30's a lot. It kind of is, but at the same time, it's just like, no. When you have stuff to upgrade, it's not too much, really. Ice Fireball. Okay, so. Electric is vulnerable. And toxic is vulnerable. Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, they were blasting on us before we got in there. Okay.
Here.
Ah. Wait, what's... Oh, okay. Never mind. I was about to say what's over here, but nothing but a cliff side, really.
Oh.
Oh, dang. Okay. Oh. I got an achievement called Wang the Impaler. So out of the 4 elements that are available, Which one is your favorite?
Hmm. I want to say electricity.
Yeah, I think so too. I like it just because of the stun factor, honestly. I think that really comes in handy. And it's just visually pleasing too.
Yeah, same reason too. The stun locks are very helpful.
Oh hey, I found a secret over here.
Ooh, wait.
Right here. I broke this wall. There's a statue.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Remember the secret here?
Yeah, I do. I remember. Oh, it's there again for me. What? Oh, well. Okay. Dang it. History repeats itself. Oh, and I'm all the way back here. Dang, they don't have a checkpoint system for this.
Oh, I fell again too.
And the enemies respawn. That's funny though. You're over there laughing and then you fall just the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Yeah. Oh, this upgrade to my run speed was totally worth it. Holy crap. I don't have to spam dash as much because it's actually usable. It's almost as fast now. There we go. Better to sleep with a sober cannibal than a drunken Christian. Yeah, we got that one. Oh, shit. So many big enemies. Oh, dang. Alright, let me get one of the smaller enemies here, like this Toro, for example. Yeah.
Mess with the bull, you get the way. Oh, that was nice.
Nice.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Okay. In desperate times like this, it's the little things you miss the most. A gentle womanly touch, a new season of your beloved sociopath turned detective series. Or T. I think that's a reference to that show Dexter, right?
I don't know. I hardly watch those kind of TV shows.
There's plenty of booze here at Wayne Cave's bar, but since dojo kids must be always ready to act, we have to keep their minds clear. To our surprise, the demons of Shadow Hills relish in tea-like infusions, anticipating the question. Stealing from soul-deprived creatures is like a karmic felony. I must admit, though, the demon tea has far more superior taste than anything of earthly origin, and it seems it boosts the flow of chi in our bodies. Okay. Stealing some tea from demons, where that's one of the few things that brings them joy. No big deal. And what does Hideo have? Same weapons. Dang, okay. I still haven't come across the, what is it? The dexterity thing, I think you said? Or what was it called again for the, dual wielding?
Oh, soul of ambidexterity.
Ambidexterity, there you go, yeah.
Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some fuckfaces?
Alright, I'm ready to start this next one.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Almost broke. I have I have about 3 million zillion, and I have about 188k zillion.
Oh man. Yeah,
But-
like before you know it, those infusions just really take up your money, huh?
Yep, but it's worth it.
Oh, definitely. Because you seem to be getting really good stuff from it. The more you've been doing it. Steal tea from the cauldrons. Okay.
With the infusions and item game modifiers are around the 30% and 40%.
Oh man.
Oh.
They're still all completely random though, huh? So like you're just kind of hoping to get the ones that you want.
Yeah,
Stop. Wait a time.
it's more or less.
Is it better to use the higher rarity ones though? Or like, not really?
You probably should. Although if the high rated one is better than your infused version, then save that for later.
Oh, okay.
Well, what do you know? Bigger really is better.
All right. Little cave here. Oh, okay. It's just back to that.
Ah, man. Oh.
It always sounds like Low Way's trying to like squeeze out a turd when he levels up. Then he gets a skill point. Oh, intoxication. Wow, cool. I didn't have to buy that one. They gave it to me. Oh, there's all these down here that I didn't get. Okay. You've been busy.
Yeah. Hey guys, so bunny lord. What's down here?
I feel like this was where we found a secret once. Yeah, I remember this place. Oh no, we can just go from up here, I think. Yeah.
Let me look for a health statue and a mana statue.
Be very, very quiet.
There is one here.
Hunting dickheads.
Another bunch over there.
Oh shit. I really hate these dynamites. Oh shit. Get over here. You dang old mist. I'm back. Nice. Oh shit. I can't be all of them. There's more. Where are you guys hiding? Oh.
Nothing like a fresh clip. Oh, I left these here. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oops, I went for the one that's immune. Probably not the smartest thing.
Wow, I did 1,000. I did almost like 2,000 damage with Vanish on.
Holy crap.
Vanish and full charge Force Slash.
Damn, dude, yeah. Vanish is like really useful. I see what you mean now. It's like really good to take advantage of it when you can. And you combine that with the backstab thing, right? It's even more.
Yep.
Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh god.
Yeah, find. Oh.
One down. Oh, are you kidding me?
Today is a good day to die. For you. Date.
It has yet to be proven that intelligence has any survival value. Arthur C. Clarke. I think that's a no one. Oh my god. One of their limbs came off and it's just like, it's helicoptering around. Oh god. That's amazing. It's still going.
Where's it flying? Where's it flying towards your screen?
Like it goes up and down and like, it's just all over the place. It's crazy. Oh, whoa. Like it clings to the rocks and then it flies upwards, then it'll bounce downwards and like do it all over again. It hasn't stopped. What the? Oh my god. I think it's stuck in a loop. It's not gonna stop. Oh, it disappeared.
Oh
But-
yeah. I see it through your perspective.
Oh man, that was crazy.
I remember that happened to me a lot in Stalker. Sometimes whenever I shoot NPC stalkers, there's sometimes their body will clip through a wall and start moving around like crazy.
It hasn't stopped. I thought it disappeared, but here it is. It came back. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Oh my god. It's funny too because I'm watching this from your perspective too.
Oh, this thing is going crazy, dude.
Any more loot we can look for? Let's see. Oh wow.
Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some people?
Even shooting it doesn't make it stop. It's just stuck forever. Okay. All right. That was too much fun. I gotta just move on from that. That thing is just. Oh my god! It still hasn't stopped. But all right, let's go.
Hold yourself together, man.
I do gotta say though, it may not be strong, but this infinite SMG, awesome.
Is it really infinite ammo?
Yeah, because every time I reload, it's 100% free ammo.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do some damage buffs to it later. Because right now I have like a bunch of ice elemental stuff just to have a ice elemental weapon, but I think it would benefit more from having like raw damage boosts instead.
Oh, mist appeared.
Yeah, I'm shooting them right now too. Mists and some hellhounds too. Oh, this is pretty cool too. I just barely noticed that since, you know, usually weapons will overheat the more you use them. Since this one is ice-based now, it frosts over the more I shoot. Get this. Oh, there's a chest up there. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely still more to look into, like in this general area. Haven't really explored it all yet.
Hmm.
Anything in here? No.
There are enemies below.
Oh, there's enemies below? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just get this chest. You don't really come across those big ones all that often, huh? The ones that I can potentially give you weapons.
Yeah, I think it's a rare chance for a playthrough.
Yeah, because I think I've only seen like a handful of them at most. So yeah, they're below. How do we get below? Hmm. Oh, okay, I found how to get down there. It's under this bridge. You see where I'm shooting?
Yeah.
Okay,
I see
yeah.
you. Oh, yeah, over here.
That's where they were.
Oh, hello,
It's
new
just
ammo
stingers.
friends. You ready to kill some fuck faces?
Oh. Checkpoint. That always scares me. Does it lock up on you too when that happens? Like when a checkpoint gets loaded up?
Not really, but let's say if I see a bunch of gyps flying and I got checkpoint at the same time, yeah, that will make me lag.
Oh, yeah, it's really weird because it's like specifically when I run into a checkpoint, it's like, hold on a minute, I need to save, and it stops.
But usually that's not the case for me.
Different issues with different builds, I guess. Oh, interesting. Is there
Okay, I don't think
more
it's
we could
anything-
look for, or should we just go back?
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, there's just a small chest here. That's yeah. All right then. Okay. Guess we could go back and get started on the next couple bounties.
Yep.
What even is that iron sight? Oh, I know, right? This thing has probably the worst iron sight. You literally have to use like a hole in like the skull's forehead, like it got shot through the head, and that's the iron sight. It's so weird. That's why I just hip fire. I mean, honestly, there's no downside to hip firing guns in this game. Legendary box. Low wing, a word that has its price weighed in gold. Reportedly, Mochizuki noticed active squads of elite demons guarding chests. Whatever's inside these must be worth picking up, eh? It's up to you, but one collector to the other. We both know that demons know what shines the most. Here are the coordinates if you're interested. And then they also will give us an assault rifle. Oh, I think that's the one you have. That's like, kind of like a SOP mod M4, the TBSM.
Yeah, that's the one.
Cool. I finally get to get that gun. Alright. Let's get going. Speaking of, I think like, cause back to Modern Warfare, they have weapon levels, so the more you use them, the more, you know, like attachments you unlock by leveling up your weapon. And so there isn't many actual weapons in the game. There's like a few per category, like SMG, LMG, assault rifle, shotgun, sniper, marksman rifle. But with those base weapons, you can technically make more of them. So like if you have the AK-47, for example, you keep leveling it up, you can convert it and basically use mods to make it into AKS-74U or an RPK. And the same thing with the M4, you can make it like a bullpup rifle, or you can make it like the SOP mod M4 and things like that, or an M16 even, because I mean they share very similar parts and components. So like
yeah, that's one.
sorry.
And that's the one thing I'm kind of interested in, but don't know yet for Modern Warfare.
Oh, it's fun. It's just, you know, it's one of those things where I think if you have people to play with, you'll definitely keep definitely want to keep playing it. But like to play on your own, yeah, that might be a little different. Depends, I guess. You know, if you're into competitive shooters or shooters that have a competitive aspect to them, then you still might like it. Because I mean, yeah, it's pretty bare bones. I mean, I do get that. But I do like the what they've done with the weapons, like in terms of the customization. It's a bit of a grind, but like when you do get those attachments, it's really fun to just mix and match things to see what works for you.
Mm.
Oh wait, that's ice resistant.
Carly asked, how do you bull pump an M4?
Well, I mean, because you can make it smaller, you know, like you take the stock off completely, basically. You get a smaller barrel for it. So that's what you do. Like, bullpup is just like a, kind of like a platform for assault rifles, compact assault rifles. Like, they're kind of like SMGs in size. That's why they call them bullpups.
It was very interesting how Modern Warfare they're putting a lot of effort in the customizations because it's very similar to Metro Exodus.
Oh, except that you just find the parts though, right?
Yeah.
Which I think is a better way of doing it, definitely. But I mean, yeah, because that's a single player experience. But yeah, of course, that's really cool. Like I like games that let you do that. Like, I mean, I'm not a gun nut by any means, but I do know a fair bit about them. So it's kind of cool to just be able to do that and, like, you know, customize things to your liking. Oh, hey, you don't like the way this gun feels because your ADS is too slow. All right, just take off the stock. You want to do more damage? Okay, just get a ammo conversion mod so that you can use higher caliber rounds. You want a better rate of fire? Then use smaller caliber rounds, but you know, then they're weaker, but you have a better fire rate as a result. Things like that. It's really cool.
Well, what do you know? Bigger really is better.
Whoa. There's a tail that's just dancing out of nowhere on my screen.
It's like vibrating intensely right here for me.
Oh no, well, not anymore. Anything else? There.
Yeah. Let's go down here.
One thing I'm still upset about the new Modern Warfare, they need the AS Val.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's lots of weapons that are lacking. You know, like they have fan favorites, of course, but it'd be nice if they had a wider selection, definitely.
But who knows? Maybe next update.
I'm hearing that actually, yeah, that they're gonna reintroduce weapons through updates because apparently people have been digging around in the files, and so like they've found a lot more maps. First of all, that are gonna be probably reintroduced through updates because that's the whole thing that they were going for as well. They kind of learned their lesson with this game, so they're not going to be charging for DLC and new maps and all of that. So I think along with the new maps, they're going to bring back certain weapons too, because I think in the files, as an example, they found the files for as an example, the Vector SMG, and so like people were able to load up the model and everything too. So like there's a couple weapons that they've found digging around in the files, both yeah, like both weapons and maps. So I don't have any doubts that they're gonna be cool, hunting corpses. Yeah, I don't have any doubts that they're gonna continue to you know, flesh the game out and give us more content, whether it be through maps or weapons as well. Oh, and they have been adding like different variants and like game modes here and there too. So that's good too. And they still have hardcore, which is really fun too. Because I mean, that's the thing, right? If you don't like how the base game's weapon balancing is, you just go play hardcore because everything's like one shot essentially. So it's like any weapon is viable in hardcore. It's a little harder because you don't have a mini map until you call in a UAV or whatever. But still, it's like I've always preferred playing hardcore most of the games. There's only been a few, as far as I can tell, that I've enjoyed playing the game in its base modifiers in core of detonation. Okay. Bullpups are mainly used to make the gun compact without sacrificing barrel length. Also, bullpups are the kind of weapons like FAMAS, AUG-A3, L85, the ones with the action in the back. Well, okay then. You want to get technical, sure. I mean that you're gonna make a lower profile weapon, tiny little babby assault rifle. There, that's what I mean. I said bullpup as a point of reference though, because bullpups tend to be compact. And you're right, like the AUG. Would you consider the FAMAS a bullpup though? Because I mean, it's a pretty long gun. It's a really long and square gun, so I don't know.
I guess it is because it looks very similar to all other bullpups, especially the style, the way how the what do you call it, like the upper thing, not the upper zero, but the mag, like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The way you place the mag.
Yeah, the mag weld.
Yeah, because the mag weld is usually around the rear of the gun instead of forward.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess that has a lot to do with it too, is the mag weld placement and all that.
Yeah, basically characteristics, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Superior juggernauts.
Oh yeah, I'm over here dealing with some fangs, but that's no biggie. Oh, there you go, one of the juggernauts found me.
So are guns the only thing that you can upgrade in Modern Warfare, or anything else?
I mean that's mainly it, because everything else is kind of like it's kind of set in stone in terms of like your like your grenades and your what they call your tactical gear, which is either like a secondary grenade, like a smoke, a stun, a flash, or it could be like equipment where it's like so like in Modern Warfare 2 and 3, they had introduced an attachment called the heartbeat sensor. So it was like a little mini map that would go off, and then it would show you where enemies were, as long as you weren't aiming down the sights, and it would also like make an audible noise when there was an enemy in range. So instead, what they did of having that as an attachment for your weapon is they made it a tactical item, so that way you had it as a secondary instead of your like stuns or whatever. And then there's also field upgrades, which are kind of like things that are on cooldown. So it's like, oh, here's an ammo box, or another thing that used to be a attack item, which was what they called the tech insertion, which was basically a flare that you would set up and then you would spawn there. So like it was really good for objective-based games like capture the flag or something. So like if you died, you could be really sneaky and put like the tac insertion very close to somebody's like flag, so you could just spawn there and pick it up. And so that's on the cooldown now because it's a field upgrade now instead. And so there's that. There's another one that used to serve as a tac item that was called the trophy system, which was really cool because it would disable grenades and explosives of all types, like as soon as like they would get into range. So like it was like a really weird like thing that you would throw on the ground, and then like if let's say I was trying to kill you with a frag grenade, I would you know like pull the pin, cook it a bit, toss it at you, but the trophy system would cause the explosion to happen prematurely and away from you, so you don't die from it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like those things are cool. You can't really upgrade those or the attack items, but yeah, like they're still there. So like there's a lot of supportive items that are in the game as well. And then yeah, that's mainly it though. Yeah, you just upgrade your weapons, whether it's a primary or secondary, like you know pistols, launchers, things of that nature. And you can unlock like cosmetics for your character too. There's different they call them operators that you unlock, which are basically just different player models, and then you can unlock different cosmetics for those player models, like color schemes, I think, so far. And then there's other things you can unlock, like watches. It's a really dumb thing, but yeah, there's watches. So like the only function that they serve, as far as they've been able to tell, is that they work with a taunt / emote in the game. Oh, and that's a thing too. There's certain like emotes that you're able to unlock as well, I think. I haven't looked into it as much. There's emotes and sprays too, so like you could just mess around and do stuff like that. But I think from what I've noticed with the sprays is that only your teammates can see them. But it's really funny because like at the beginning of a round, everybody spawns next to each other, so like you could just like spray the crap out of your teammate, and it looks really funny because they'll be running around with like bright pink or like bright blue neon spray paint, but the enemy doesn't see it, but like you see it, and it looks ridiculous.
Oh man.
Very quiet. I'm hunting dickheads.
What if Modern Warfare added, let's say like newer equipment, like let's say you have an exoskeleton, all it does is it just allows you to carry more ammo, but the downside with it is that you sacrifice mobility.
Oh right.
What if they had that in the game?
Well, they kind of have something that's a little like that in the form of a kill streak called Juggernaut, which is from the like earlier Modern Warfare games, like 2 and 3, where it's basically a power suit that you get. Like it's really thick, like EOD looking armor, and the benefit is you have like increased health and defense, but you're super slow. So like you run around with like a minigun, but you're super tanky. But like to have something like that as like a part of your loadout would be really cool though. It would be borrowing a bit from like Titanfall, where like you have your different mechs, and then like they have different base attributes. Like one will be you know, a lot weaker, like being more susceptible to damage or whatever, but at the same time it's a lot more agile. And then you have the tankier ones that are super slow, but they're beefy and really able to take a hit. And then you have the other ones that are just like all about firepower, so you have multiple attachments on them or something, like missile launchers and things of that nature. So yeah, it'd be cool if they did something like that, definitely. I wouldn't turn a blind eye to it, but at the same time, I think they're trying to stay a little more grounded with this one, since it's like, oh, you know, it's modern-ish stuff, and it's not like more what if stuff, and more just like stuff that's currently out. But it'd be interesting to see something like that. I wouldn't say no to it. Alright. Did you want to look around a bit, or should we just leave this place?
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Pretty much all the bounties at this point is just
Pretty
just
straightforward.
Not a lot, yeah, pretty straightforward. Not a lot of venturing.
Okay. Yeah, we got 2 left too, so alright, let's do this one. Merciless Captain. Over the last few months, our dojo section managed to infiltrate Zilla's Zaibatsu facilities, gathering extremely valuable data about Orochi Zilla's research concerning demonic creatures living in Onishima. However, our actions drew too much attention and the team has been caught off guard, ganked by Zilla's best captain. The guy goes by the name Mifune, and he's famous of his ruthlessness against women. No doubt Zaibatsu started using the bodies of our fallen warriors for the experimental doll program. I want someone to take down that bastard Mifune, but beware, as he never goes for patrols without his ZL-209 mech. So it's preferable to have some decent arsenal of heavy weapons with you. I wish you all the best, warrior. And then we get a Gatling gun from that. Cool.
We already have one.
Well, I get to have another one. This one's different. It looked all like sci-fi-ish rather than just normal. All right, let's get going. I want to see how that looks.
All right, let's go.
So recently, Activision, Timmy, and Tencent released Call of Duty Mobile. Surprisingly, it's not pay to win. Oh yeah, no, I played a little bit of COD Mobile before I bought Modern Warfare, and yeah, I agree. It's not pay to win. You can actually hold your own. It's just really shitty when you're playing a mobile game and then people are like using an Android or iOS emulator on their computer so they can play that game with mouse and keyboard. So they have like a super unfair advantage. Then they're gonna load much quicker than you, so they have a performance advantage as well. So that's the only downside, really, is that people are doing that. They're playing it on PC essentially. But yeah, I did have fun with it when I was playing it. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually a pretty good mobile shooter. The only thing that kind of sucked is that like you wouldn't always get put into a lobby with human players. Sometimes it'd be half and half because they just want to optimize the matchmaking process and get matches started quicker. So like it'd be like as an example, like a 4v4 match would be 2 humans per team and 2 bots. It just sucked when it was unbalanced and one team had more bots than the other, though. That was the really bad part. But yeah, for like a free mobile game, it's not bad, and it's surprisingly not incentivizing the microtransactions, which is like really hard to imagine considering, you know, it's a COD game, and like, you know, later CODs have kind of really just adopted that whole microtransaction thing with the loot boxes, where it's like, oh hey, you wanna, you know, an upper hand online? Well, spend $20 on the chance of getting a weapon variant that's like absurdly good, but if you get it, then you're gonna win 9 out of 10 firefights because of it. But yeah, they've toned that down with COD Mobile. It's mostly cosmetic stuff in the microtransactions, and with Modern Warfare, they have like 1 or 2 things you can buy that are still just cosmetics. It's like a pack. It's like an emblem, a player card, and like and a chain, that like a little charm that goes on your weapon. And like it's cool too because like it doesn't really have anything like that gives you an upper hand. It's purely just cosmetic, and it's like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, you know, you buy that, the money goes towards supporting, you know, like the veterans of foreign wars and stuff. So that's cool.
Oh.
Oh dang.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm liking what they're doing with it so far. I mean, I do totally understand the not even like a complaint really, but more like the I guess the criticism of like, well, you know, aesthetically it's not too interesting because it's just, hey, it's another brown military shooter. But I mean, it's going back to its roots, of course, and it's doing what it's doing very well, I think. I really do like also the what they call a gunfight, which is like it's basically like their take on the Rainbow Six formula, where it's like you go into very small maps, and it's a 2v2 elimination style thing. I think I brought that up last time, but yeah, like that's one of the game modes I really like the most, because you all start out with the same loadout, and every 2 rounds it switches loadouts, and then it's first to 5, I think 5 or 6. It's really fun. It can get really, really, really tense too. Cause like the thing is also to you know, just prevent people from like hiding out and then you know, waiting out the clock to sort of stall and then get a tie. What they'll do now is like there's a flag that appears on the map during like, I want to say like the last minute or so, and so like whoever captures that flag first wins that round during that last minute. And alternatively, if nobody goes for it, how they determine a win is that when the timer runs out, whoever's team has the most combined health will win. And like it shows the health on the top of the screen the whole time throughout the match, and there's no regenerating health in that game mode too. So I really like it because it's a different take on things compared to like normal COD gameplay, and it's really fun. It's a nice breath of fresh air. Then they also have like this other game mode that's kind of like their take on the whole Battlefield conquest formula called Ground War, and it's literally just conquest from Battlefield, where you have 5 points on the map that you're supposed to keep hold of, and the first to reach, you know, the score that's set wins that game. And it's on really, really, really large scale maps, which is a first for COD, definitely, because that's always been the thing, is that they've always been what people like to call a paintball shooter, paintball arena type game. But with Ground War, you have the whole like large scale Battlefield aesthetic going on with tons and tons of vehicles like tanks, helicopters, and just really expansive maps with tons of different like topography. So like there's you know, like there's mountains where you can post up and snipe from, or if you're a tank, you know, just sit up there and pop people. And so like there's all sorts of cool stuff with that, and you know, like really, 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 really tall multi-story buildings if you're like in one of the more urban environments. So it's cool. There's lots of variety in terms of gameplay and game modes. Because there's traditional COD, there's Battlefield style stuff, and there's Rainbow Six style stuff. So like there's a little bit of everything in a way, in terms of like the more common gameplay for like first-person shooters that are really popular right now. I just want them to reintroduce some of their older game modes though, like there was one that was called Old School back in COD 4, which is like a reference to like their earlier games where you didn't have loadouts and everyone had like, well, I guess technically there was a loadout. Everybody started off with like a pistol or something in the older CODs, but like weapons were all you know, procurement on site. So like you had to remember where the weapons spawned in the game, kind of like Halo essentially. So I kind of like that. And then there was also what else was there? Capture the Flag needs to come back. Honestly, it's not in there yet, but I'm sure they'll add it at some point. And with the gunfight mode in the beta, there was 2v2, 3v3, and 4v4. I want them to add the 3v3 and 4v4 because so far it's only 2v2. But yeah, over time, I'm sure we're gonna see those additions to the game over time to make it a more fleshed out experience. But I'm enjoying it for what it is so far. I really don't have many complaints with it, other than like I guess some balancing issues with the weapons, because like most CODs, there's always gonna be a hierarchy of weapons where it's like, okay, you know, here's the meta. This assault rifle's the best one, then this SMG is the best one, and then this sniper is the best one. And if you're using anything else, more often than not, you're gonna lose. So like they're working on that a little bit, because at launch there was a shotgun that was like really ridiculously OP, where like you'd be able to like basically snipe people with it. You put a rifle scope on that thing and you actually be able to legit snipe people with it. And I guess I know what they were going for, because it's like, well, that's kind of how shotguns actually are. They can do that in a way. But at the same time, like, in terms of gameplay balancing, though, it was kind of messed up because that was all you would see for like the longest time is people just using that shotgun. So they did rebalance it a bit. It's still really viable, but you don't see as many people using it now. So like that's kind of good. I'm just hoping that they do that with some of the other weapons though, because it's like I said, you just see people mostly running M4s or MP5s or snipers. And it'd be nice to like be able to have them nerfed a little bit so that way the other guns become more viable and you're not losing gunfights just because you're not using that same weapon. Alright. I guess we're done. Let's just go back.
Yep.
The devs are still trying to make it more fair. Friend got banned for using an emulator. There's a class-based battle royale. Oh yeah, there's battle royale in that in COD Mobile. That's also a thing, which is pretty impressive for a mobile game. I mean, well, Fortnite did it too, and Fortnite has a mobile version. But I mean, it's really interesting to see that, you know, being tackled, the whole 100-player match thing. I'm not a big battle royale guy personally, though. I prefer more standard stuff like 32v32 TDM or 20-player TDM or even 6v6 or 8v8. The weapon is called the XGF 101. Okay. It's your ex-girlfriend. I'm gonna look at that right now though, that weapon we just got. It straight up looks like something you'd see in Destiny because of how sci-fi it looks. So the traits it has is life 5 plus 5 per second after 5 seconds of continuous fire. What? Okay, that's pretty cool. And then damage plus 25% when standing still. So this weapon is literally, hey, I'm the heavy from TF2, look at me. Oh, that's pretty cool though. Alright, here's this last bounty. Have you ever run into those fat boys wielding huge bells on their back? The rumor says they use them to summon fallen creatures from Shadow Realm. That's why we have so many demons running throughout Onishima. That's dope and crazy at the same time. The thing is, no matter how many we kill, they seem to be coming back from the dead. A goddamn vicious circle. Our intel says there's a few of those guys in this particular area of Shadow Hills. Go there, do your job, and you'll be rewarded as always. Okay. Alright. Let me just look at some things here.
All right, now I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just modifying my weapons with stronger elemental gems.
Oh, okay.
I want to see
Yeah.
how much. I want to see how much of impact that could be.
Okay. Yeah, I was just I was doing the same actually. I was swapping out one of my weapons for the yeah, I guess technically minigun that we just got. So I took off all the gems that I had on the previous one, which was like I think it's called the Skeletor or something, and then I put all those on the one that we got this time, the XGF. So I'm gonna see how that works out as a toxic weapon now.
Hmm.
Oh well, okay. Guess I can't right this moment because there's toxic enemies.
Not the ugly. Dang, I'm making mince meat out of those guys during in the thousands damage. Holy crap.
He didn't even get to swing. Holy crap. Okay. I take back everything I said. I'm sorry, shotguns, but I think miniguns are my new favorite weapon, in all honesty. It's just the DPS and raw power, man. Like, you can't beat it. Sure, I'm slow, but that doesn't matter. I'm doing crazy damage. Oh wait, you're fire immune. Okay.
Yeah, I'm really killing fast now.
Yeah, you're making literal mincemeat out of these things. It's ridiculous. Oh, there's an enemy chasing us.
Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some
2 slashes
fuckfaces?
later.
Yeah. Alright, here. Oh, not the ugly.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, let's try this out now.
Mess with the bull, you get the way.
Looks like this, your month.
Fresh ammo, nothing like it.
Not the ugly.
Oh man, yeah!
Whoa, that belly flew.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You should be just fine though. Okay. Well, alright. They'll be busy on me.
Hey, watch it!
Okay, not bad. I think it was kind of worth having those damage modifiers put on this. No, I didn't want to do that. This one,
Is there anything else
Oh,
over
wait.
here?
okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh no, this is where I think we just spawned at.
Yeah, I think that was where we came from. So, further down the way, we have I guess a higher level belly up there because it's showing up as a big skull.
Find what you love and let it kill you. Charles Bukowski.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy. Oh, shit. Oh, I'll get up right now. I just need to get one of these dudes. There we go. Oh, I gotta love that second chance.
Want some wang?
Oh, there are two bellies. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
Hold yourself together, man.
the last two were here together. Oh, dang. I'll get back up right now. There we go.
Well, what do you know? Bigger really is better.
Aw, you would. Oh shit.
Those tumors remind me of those like big berserkers from Borderlands.
Oh yeah. Definitely, like when yeah, like when they lose their top half basically.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool.
Oh, got one dude here. Okay, now he's dead.
Oh, nice. Orbs. Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Just gonna get this chest here and then, yeah. Set on back. Yo, what's up, toy? And I think that is gonna be the last bounty. Yep. Cool. Alright, let's get back to making drugs with these twins that want us dead.
So, did you find a place, or did you decide to just wait around until you got fired for incompetence again?
Oh, Lo Wang, you are a caution. And soon, you'll be a cautionary tale. Don't let him provoke you, my love. We have a place, laughing boy.
Okay, let's get this over with. Where is it?
It's Zilla Labs.
Are you insane? Why would we do anything there?
They closed it after the security breach. But it's still full of shiny, clean lab equipment just begging to be cooked in.
And how exactly do you plan on getting in there?
We checked. Our codes still work.
You guys thought of everything, huh?
You'll find we are quite thorough in everything we do.
Shredders. The Purgator. Oh, pump action shotgun. Cool. 20% chance to restore 50% ammo in clip on kill. How much does it have per clip? 48? Yo, that's a large clip for a shotgun. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go.
There is something definitely wrong
Just wanna
with
see
those
your
two.
Nothing
Tommy
on
tries
the
to
side
say
I
that.
won't fix.
Seriously, have you seen their eyes?
I've been trying to avoid them, actually.
They seem a little shady.
I think.
They seem a little shady.
There we go. Oh, Toy played a bit of Jump Force. The story isn't doing it for him. The character models are hideous. You made a somewhat good-looking chick, but literally everyone suffers from ET hands. You run around like an idiot. Oh, man. Yeah, see, I kind of figured, but hey, it's a good thing that you didn't have to spend a dime on that game because you were using Xbox Game Pass. So now you know that it is as horrible as people were saying. Like, I had a feeling too, because the problem with crossover games, right, or just games like that as a whole, is that they can't really go too crazy with the story with any one character, because then they're gonna be like, yo, bro, what the fuck?
Seriously, am I gonna blow myself up when I do
You're
this?
making our character look bad.
Follow my instructions exactly, we'll be fine. Remember, this is my butt on the line too.
Right.
So it's like, what? You mean I can't have like a cool story with Naruto or Luffy from One Piece or Goku? No, everyone has to be generic and underwhelming, because if any one character stands out, then it makes the rest of them look bad. So like it's cool to see them all in one place, of course, but I mean that's just what I gathered from it from the get-go. I was just like, well, it's gonna be very underwhelming because they don't want any one particular series or character to pop out and like just be like, hey, I'm the coolest one here, everyone else is shitty by comparison.
But not the ugliest.
I still think these are my favorite melee weapons because they're fast, and since I have it paired with all that electricity stuff, I can stun lock pretty easily. The gameplay seems polished, but it suffers from anime Bandai Namco syndrome. In other words, you get down to the combos and it gets repetitive fast. Or you get the combos done and it gets repetitive fast. So it's basically like you're just playing Ninja Storm is what you're telling me, huh? Like those line of games? What the hell was that? Oh, okay. Get over here. Stop moving. No? Okay, well, like... My grip didn't work.
Oh, found a secret.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just finish killing this thing.
Right here, if you crouch down, there'll be a secret there.
Ah, yeah. Cool, thanks for that. If you want a good DBZ game, there's Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Have plenty of money to spend on a copy, and Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, that's the one everybody swears by. Oh, it is sometimes an appropriate response to reality to go insane. Philip K. Dick. Okay. Yeah, that's what everybody says, right? The best one's Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and then, you know, everyone just continues and you know, goes on and on about, oh yeah, man, it had the best roster, it had literally everybody. And I'm like, yeah, over like 100 characters, but when you get down to it, there's about 15 movesets between them all. So like, I don't know, you know, it's cool that the, you know, the representation is there, but a lot of them are moveset clones, which I don't appreciate. A wang is a terrible thing to waste.
I never catered to the bullshit of innocence. Maurice Sendak.
Huh. Top-notch cutscenes. Oh wait, what? If you want a good Naruto game, there's the third Ultimate Ninja game on PS2 and the Storm trilogy, because while the gameplay gets repetitive, it's a beautiful retelling of the Naruto cutscene. Top-notch cutscenes. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like Ultimate Ninja, I kind of, that's what I think of usually. But then there's the Ninja Storm games, which is what I was more or less trying to say, that the, like most Bandai Namco games seem to play like. That seems to be their go-to in terms of gameplay. It's like, okay, well, we want an anime fighter. Okay, let's just make it like our Naruto game in terms of gameplay, which is kind of boring, honestly. But like you said, it's more about the retelling of the stories and like all of that, because it's a visually pleasing and it's still very accurate to the lore, I'm gonna assume.
Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some people?
Like toxic, let's go.
Golly.
More killing? Well, okay.
Oh, I got a weapon. Perforator.
What is it? Oh.
Let me look at that. That is... What is it actually? Where is it? Perforator, perforator, perforator. What the heck? That's so weird. I don't see it anywhere.
It's clear.
Oh, there it is. It's a nail gun. Oh, cool. Oh, so that's what was going on in the background. I heard shots going off.
Yeah, that was me. Why can't I pick up these treasure chests?
Oh, you can't open them, or?
Or unless it's weird because there's one on the map that I can open. Well, supposedly it should open, but it's not letting me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's like 2 up there. Let me see what that's all about. Okay, so there's.
Oh, now it opened. A little weird. I think it might have lagged a little bit.
Weird. The border between the real and unreal is not fixed, but just marks the last place where rival gangs of shamans fought each other to a standstill. Robert Anton Wilson. I think that was the one I was trying to read that one time and I couldn't, so I just gave up. I got tongue-tied and I couldn't finish it. You want to look around a little more before we get to the door there? Oh yeah, there's an enemy. Cool.
Hold yourself together, man.
There's one more guy over here.
Looks
like
like
this
this is in your month.
Let me get my kids here.
Refreshing.
Yep. Now back to the portal.
Oh yeah.
Crouching tiger, hidden way.
Alright, let me see here. Storm had the fight between Naruto and Obito. The significance is this game released around the time the manga was ongoing, so they had no idea how the fight was going to turn out. They had to write their own original outcome, and it turned out way better than the actual manga. Oh wow. In the manga, Naruto just quits fighting to make a truce with Obito. In the Storm game, Naruto beats the shit out of him. Damn. That's kind of cool when you know games do that, where it's like, oh, you know, hey, the source material hasn't progressed that far along yet, so we can't really work with it to like the full extent. So we got to come up with our own outcomes for certain encounters. That's interesting to see those like what if scenarios, and like you said, it ended up being more interesting than like the canonical outcome. Oh.
It's like playing pool with high explosives.
You would have liked to have seen that be a case with the Attack on Titan games. Oh, I know. They played it too safe with those, didn't they? From what I remember. And like that's kind of a shame in its own right, because that's probably the worst thing, right? Is when you don't even because all right, for me something can be like good because it's genuinely entertaining and captivating, or it could be good because of how bad it is. But when you're so underwhelming that you don't leave a lasting impression, I think that's the worst thing of all. And I definitely take those games as underwhelming because I hear nobody talking about them now. Oh yeah. Oh, so I was right. This is why there was a padlock on the thing here last time.
We need to put my setup back together.
You feel lucky, Mary?
Let me look for some treasure chests.
Oh, so Toy wanted me to ask you if you're familiar with the God Eater games.
I heard of it, but I never played it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I've heard of them too. Like my whole thing though with those games is that, I mean, of course it varies from person to person, but from what I remember, like they look interesting enough. It's just I don't really care for the dub, and I don't know if it's one of those games where it forces you to like play it in English. Cause like I remember just seeing lots of ads for the like game, and I would keep hearing the dub audio, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. But like conceptually, it looks kind of interesting.
Only reason I know a little bit of God Eater because some of the other Bandai Namco games like that, like the Tales series, they do have some costumes that are from God Eater.
Oh, okay. So the Tales games sometimes make reference to the God Eater series?
Not references, but they have like costumes that you can get.
Oh,
that are
right.
that are from the games, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, alright, where do we go? Up there. And then we come back down there. Obtain batteries from ZL209 mechs. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, there's one of them right there. There we go. Whoa.
Upstairs.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's one left. There's one left. And then we got 2 more mechs up ahead. Jump Force doesn't have a dub, and that only bugs you because the text is small and you have to do quite a lot of reading. You usually do a lot of reading for JRPGs. Oh, and then with back to the God Eater situation, it's like same. You just get it recommended to you because it's anime. Yeah. Nice.
Yes.
And the last one's up there. Okay. Wait, where is this health pack? Oh, okay, there it is. Oh man. Oh yeah, Vanish
You can
is
start now.
super useful.
Great. I've gone from elite mercenary to sheep.
He told you.
Yeah, like I was able to like stun lock that thing because I would charge up my my forward lunging attack, and then I would just keep slashing the crap out of it, and yeah, it was down before I knew it. You cop killing son of a bitch. Whoa, that was weird. You were like walking in the air.
Yeah, I was also like frozen in that part too, for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's where it came from.
Yeah, we gotta go back to the lab again, because that's since we can actually use the equipment since we have the battery. Happy people are failures because they are on such good terms with themselves that they don't give a damn. Agatha Christie. Damn.
Oh, I think I had that one already.
Huh. Okay then. Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken. Oscar Wilde.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, just getting those chests up there. There's one last one here for me. And let's get going.
And that's it. We're done. Let's get out of here. This place creeps me out.
You worked here until last week.
Yeah, when I got kidnapped and experimented on.
I can see how that might dampen your nostalgia for the place.
Plus, it reminds me of when things were good. And things will never be like that again.
Too many fond memories of messing with living beings until they die.
Isn't that your job description? Isn't that your job description?
So, everything come out okay? Where is it? Do you have it?
Hey, relax. Everything went great.
So, where is it? Hand it over.
Easy there, Screamy. This ain't my first rodeo. You think I'd bring the merchandise to the negotiations?
What the fuck are you talking about? Everything was supposed to be settled, dear.
The job went off the rails and Zilla's men showed up. I'm gonna need hazard pay.
You greedy motherfucking... Easy, darling. It wouldn't do to upset our esteemed colleague. We'll sweeten the pot. That's all. We'll be in touch, Wang.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go for 70% damage when converted into force slash when there's ammo. I think I'm going for that shotgun.
We've got payment, Wang.
All good. Small bills, I trust.
Oh, this is worth far more than money.
Hey, nothing is worth more than money, if there's enough of it.
It's a white Datsun. In mint condition.
Oh damn, a new car.
Well, I must say that's actually very thoughtful.
It's the least we could do, darling.
So where is it?
You think we'd bring it to the negotiations? It's not our first rodeo either. We'll be in touch.
Oh damn, okay. Go and close the drug deal with Kyokugami, and then they could get a pistol and a melee weapon. Cool.
They are definitely shady. Hooked bad.
The only thing I like better than dealing with assassins is dealing with drug addict assassins.
What now?
We get that fucking car.
Him and his love for that Datsun. I mean, I don't blame him. It's a nice fucking car. I wonder if they paid Nissan for that though, cause like, yeah, you know, like that's kind of how the deal is, where it's like if you name drop something like a car and you use its likeness, you have to pay for the royalties and the right to use that. But maybe it's like under a loophole because Nissan used to be Datsun, or whatever. I don't know. It's confusing to think about.
Might be. Don't know that for sure.
Deliver the drug to the marked location. Okay. And there's enemies we gotta go fight. No surprise there.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I stun locked him. And down he goes. Oh, he went flying.
It grew.
Ooh.
That thing grew to like 5 or 6 stories tall.
Yeah, no, that thing was ridiculously tall, though. Honestly.
Okay, I got the keys. Where's the car?
Keep walking. These are parking.
Oh, geez, elite tumor.
Oh, can I have it too?
There's nothing like a fresh clip.
You know, I barely caught how this thing attacks, and it's really gross. It rips off its flesh and throws it at you. And then that's why they call it a tumor, because it rips off those little like polyps on it, the tumors, if you will. There you go. He's down.
This isn't your millennium.
That was a really chill fight because I was stun locking him with my gun. Fortune cookie. Yeah. If you listen to seemingly dull people very closely, you'll see that they're all mad in different and interesting ways and are merely struggling to hide it. Robert Anton Wilson. Huh.
Fishy. Not to sound like a racist, but all you demons really do look alike. Wait.
Leave the area and look for the white Datsun. Claim your precious car.
Oh, the sign is weird. Oh yeah, shaman.
Oh, dang.
Basic, but all you demons.
And down he goes.
Chump.
Some enemies on this side too. Right here.
Yeah. Alright, we got a couple more over here. Oh, dang.
Very quiet.
Oh,
Where
man.
everything's slowing down. That was crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love the smell of demon guts in
I guess there was like a bunch of like body parts and particles in like the surrounding area.
Holy fuck! What the hell? Your car bomb trick. Classic. Those bitches
Oh wow, that sucks. The freaking car transformed into those 209s.
Whoa!
It happened again?
No, but this one's different. I saw a bunch of jibs flying like crazy, and it's making like a bunch of jibs flying like crazy, and it got really low frame drops.
Oh man. The belief in the supernatural source of evil is not necessary. Men alone are quite capable of every wickedness. Joseph Conrad. I think we had that one too.
It's not whiskey, but it'll do.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, a bunch of jibs flying, and they were spazzing like crazy. and if trying to go up, and if trying to be in the fray, the frames will drop fast.
Oh yeah. I only had it happen the one time so far, but if this was my old graphics card, oh boy, I would have been chugging along left and right. I don't doubt that.
Whoa! It did a cartwheel.
Oh, he did a cartwheel over this little like lip over here.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, there's one more enemy here. It's a superior tumor. And we have some Hatamaris too, superior Hatamaris.
Quiet. I'm hunting dickheads.
Come on. Okay, they're down. That sucks. She got stuck behind that tree and just murdered. Okay then.
Over here.
Supposed to be oh, there it is. Okay, that was weird. It wasn't visible, but it was in the staircase. This health pack that was there. Were you able to get in there? Or no? Probably not. It's too small of a window. Oh, but there's a balcony on the other side you can get in from. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so like climb up to the second floor, you'll see a balcony there.
Oh, I see.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of enemies down here too. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Actually, let's use this one. I like how you're popping them from inside the house safe and sound.
I'm in the house shooting them inside.
There we go. Smart move. Smart move there.
Gangster logic.
Why go to them when the bullets can go straight to them?
Yep, I threw my turret grenade launcher there. You just kept firing.
Oh, this is a really weird building. It's one of those weird ones with invisible walls when you get inside.
Crap, yeah. It's weird. I hopped through the window out of nowhere.
Oh wow. So I'm curious to see what was in that building though, because there was like a basement too. Like there were stairs leading down. Back where that balcony was. Oh, that was just where you were shooting from. Okay.
Yeah. Never seen a golden wind tail before.
Oh, true that. It's so like weirdly yellow and goldish. All right, let's head on back.
Yep.
Turn to Dragon Mountain and speak with Mizu. Okay, so this is literally the last thing now, huh?
Yeah.
Oh dang. Okay. Let's get this going then.
What do you want, Wang?
I've got bad news and good news. Which do you want first?
Bad. Always bad.
I just smoked Kyoko and Kagami.
Why would you do such a thing?
They were strung out, just using you for their next shot of shade.
Can I get the good news?
You can try.
You just Kyoko and Kagami.
Guess I need some new material, huh?
It couldn't hurt.
I think I'm gonna go for Ghidorah. I'm gonna equip that right now, actually. So, weapons.
You got wine?
No, we don't. But we got what we wanted.
Holy shit, you're alive?
You think we're idiots? We weren't in the suit.
I should have known. They fought too well.
You know, I care a lot more about your little insults if I didn't have the biggest bag of shade in the known universe sitting in front of me.
You sample the merchandise?
Of course. We just... Shit, you said it was clean, Wang. This is good.
Damn. Sounds like they got an armful of something.
I may have taken a few liberties with the recipe. They won't be bothering you for a while.
You know, it's true what they say. Only users lose drugs. Something along those lines.
Alright, I'm just gonna go grab ammo and then we'll get started. Still have not come across that that skill, the ambidextrous thing.
Zing has been freed to help us locate Kami's body. But he is in a delicate situation.
He's selling Zilla out.
Those who turn on their employers are not often treated well,
Tell me about it.
especially if they have no legs.
Does make it hard to do a runner.
So you can understand his reluctance to transmit this information over Zilla's communications network.
Zilla would be on him like farts on goes.
Indeed. You must go and see him in person. He will direct you to the body. Once you have freed it, meet me at the outer gate.
And how the fuck am I supposed to get it there?
Thanks to its thirst for black rain, the body will naturally be drawn to the gates. But we must be careful to intercept it before it arrives. If it drinks too deeply, it may become too powerful to control.
Wait. Let me make sure I have this straight. I'm gonna free a monster, then keep it away from the thing it wants most. And if I fail, the world ends?
We don't go to war with the plan we want.
We go to war with the plan foisted on us by supernatural sociopaths. It's not my first rodeo, Skippy. Let's do this.
Alright, let's get going.
Yep.
Capriccio. Alright. He was zing at his studio.
Oh, I fell. I was just walking my own business, then the platforms broke, then I fell.
Oh man, that sucks.
Hold yourself together, man.
Oh yeah, these things are a lot better than the ones I had before. They're not as fast, but they're heavy hitters.
Fresh air. Nothing like it.
There we go.
Let's see.
Refreshing.
Oh, okay, there's a boss up there. Let me get over there. First this thing.
Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some people?
TL Devourer. Okay.
Oh, man, yeah!
Like this isn't you.
Oh, these floater drones are annoying to have as like those tethered enemies.
Big piñatas.
Because they could just like float away and then they like disappear when they're out of range, and then they just do it again.
Oh yeah.
This is my right. This is
Oh, this thing healed almost the full health. Damn.
hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some fuckfaces?
There it goes. Ooh, what's this? Raijin. Okay. What was that though? Oh, it's a Gauss rifle. Okay. All gods become devils eventually. Robert Anson Wilson.
It's not whiskey, but it'll do.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's go up here. Oh, we got a big guy.
Nice. Let's go. God, I love that stun lock, honestly.
I heard a Minecraft ooh sound.
Looks like this isn't your day.
Nothing like a fresh clip.
Get the key to Dory's TV station.
Aw, I didn't make it to that floor.
Oh, yeah! Oh, eat some blood, big bitch.
What? Wang!
I just randomly heard him yell "Wang" again.
Anything else? Over here?
I think that might be it so far. Because on the opposite end, that's pretty much where it ends, I think. Just a couple chests, small ones, of course.
No bunny lords yet.
Oh, I know, right?
Not in the face.
Oh, more enemies spawn.
Oh.
Go. Okay, there it is. Oh, dang. Oh, no, it pushed me off. Dang.
Oh man. Oh, I'm about to die.
I got it. There it goes.
Wants some wang!
Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's just a floater drone, though. back there?
Yep.
Ooh, an amulet.
It's nothing like a fresh clip.
Looks like this. Fun.
You make dying look so easy.
Yeah, your chest all in the opposite side. Dang.
And don't forget the secret where I'm at too.
So those just keep reappearing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go, all the way up here.
Oh, I didn't get the actual chest that was back there, so I'll be right back.
Damn, I just love these holographic plants.
Yeah, I really like the I like the blue ones, and I like the red palm trees that are in like the little pots. So like these, and then the palm trees, but they don't have any of those palm trees here, it seems. But they are cool looking, all of them.
Oh, another secret.
Oh yeah.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that zing. What's going on, buddy?
Hello. How's Coco faring inside that cesspool you call a brain?
It's great. Except for the part where I hate my existence every second of the day.
She says she's learned to enjoy it.
Surprising, but I'm glad to hear it. Please treat her with care. She's the only member of my family who is worth anything.
Have you been able to locate her body?
I have, but they've been moving it daily, sometimes hourly. Let me see where it is today. Oh dear. This is not good.
What?
It seems Eco are alerted to the presence. You may have a fight on your hands.
Keep searching for the body. I'll take care of these guys.
Okay. Time to defeat the Zilla Core.
I'm gonna check out the screens over here.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if there are any cameos.
There's like weird stock photos in one of them. Oh, there in one of them. there's like a dick. Not like a realistic one, but like a cartoony looking wiener on one of them.
I didn't see that one.
It's like it's a dark gray screen, so you'll see it. Like for me, it's this one right here, and then it just changed.
Oh yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah, just checking up top. There's just like a normal chest. That's it.
Fresh ammo. Nothing like it.
Oh, like these. These were the ones I was talking about. I like these.
Oh, okay.
Like those, and then the these, but like the blue ones.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
like this isn't your week.
Skip a couple of things. Oh no, it's telling us to go back to Zing. Never mind. Wait, no, okay, no.
No, wrong way, wrong way.
Yeah.
Now that was invigorating. Any luck finding that body?
Yes, I'll have the location shortly.
Ask him about the gates.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask you. Were you there the first time the gates were sealed? What happened?
Ah, there's a tale. It all began 12 eons ago when...
Can you give us the 30-second version?
You mortals have no attention spans.
TLDR.
Right.
Have to go and save the world and stuff.
Very well. All energy in the Shadow Realm is derived from the chaotic forces of the Void. But, unadulterated, those forces subsume us in their primordial flux. That is why Enril launched our war against the forces of chaos, to wrest back control. The battle raged for centuries until my armies prevailed, pushing chaos into abeyance. Hoji then constructed a powerful set of enchanted gates to contain them. And Mezu sealed them with a ritual, using the only thing we had that was powerful enough.
Those loose farts?
Amiona's soul.
Ah, probably smells worse.
The trouble was, we still needed the energy from beyond the gates to power our world. But now it had to flow through Amiona, put an immense strain on her, hence the tears.
Which became your fuel.
Yes, it's shocking to think about it now. Might have worked had we been modest in our use of it. Instead, Enra, Mezu, even Hoji used the power of Amiona's reign to fuel their desires, building monuments to their own greatness. Then, to protect the flow of energy, they isolated her. Loneliness, sorrow slowly drove her mad. Hoji and Enra's death seems to have pushed her past the brink. That's their recent behavior.
You mean the sex tape or the trying to destroy the universe?
Both.
Both.
Here.
Both.
B. That's where they're holding the body today. Good luck, dear boy. Don't go and get yourself killed. Now, if you'll excuse me, my public needs me.
All right.
Alright, anything else on this? I'm gonna set Zing on fire.
Wait. On fire? It's showing you using an ice weapon, though.
Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, we can go straight to the next one. So much for it being a short one, huh?
Yep.
Oh, what a lovely day. First, I find out that the family I never knew I had are a pack of egomaniacal supernatural lunatics. Now I get to go see the boss who betrayed me and killed my master.
Now I get to go see the betrayed me and killed my master.
He screwed you over too, you know.
Sure, but still as a businessman.
He screwed you over too, you
I
know.
can work with that. Amiona is in a whole different league. There's nothing more dangerous than someone with nothing to lose.
Zilla has been conducting biological experiments on humans. On me.
Zilla has been conducting biological experiments on humans.
But a logical
On me.
monster.
Oh, that's
He's a
comforting.
monster.
Hey, it's the little things, right?
That's comforting.
That's right.
Ooh.
Well, what do you know? Bigger really is better.
Unless you call Zing and have him open the door.
Unless I indeed. Hey, Z.
You wang.
Good artist borrow, great artist steal.
Hey, can you give me a hand getting building here? That's my key in my operations.
You have other hands. Fancy. Okay, give me just one there.
Thanks, buddy. You always keep me ahead of the game.
You were lucky I had a sexy sense of humor.
Life is a wang way street.
If something's worth doing, it's worth doing slowly.
Oh, look, there you are.
Do you have any idea how weird it is to see myself like this?
Weird it is
As a
myself
30-foot
like
tall
this?
monstrosity, I'm actually a little jealous.
Come on, there's no time to lose.
Come on,
The only
there's no
way
time
in
to
there is through
lose.
Zilla's office.
The only way in there
We'll
is
need a
through
key
Zilla's
card.
office. We'll need a key card.
This is my old stomping ground, sweetie.
This is my old stomping ground.
Crap, that
sweetie.
sounded like you, didn't it?
Crap, that sounded
Kinda did.
Nate.
Never do that again.
I promise.
do that again.
I promise.
Wang's starting to rub off on her. Oh, that's a dirty, dirty.
Wow.
Surprise! You're dead.
I like that. That was an unintentional double entendre. Whoa. That was cool.
Loang. I
Just
thought
run his
I
desk.
smelled comic books and hand lotion. You lost a hand the last time we met, Zilla. I don't recommend testing me again. I wouldn't dream of it. An old man like me is no match for the mighty Lo Wang.
But I'm curious.
What's your angle here?
Why have you
come for this monstrosity? Everyone else seems to wanna. I just wanted to hang with the coop.
Turn back,
Lo Wang.
She is beyond
help now.
There
was a time when I thought this poor thing might be my greatest achievement. But alas, it appears she did not have the inner fortitude. Throw another corpse on the slag heap of progress. Progress requires sacrifice. Sure, just not by you. I am humanity's last best hope.
I am all that stands
between us and oblivion. My methods might appear reckless, but I assure you, under the circumstances, they are vital. That's fucking great. I'll just grab my corpse shovel. When the gates fall, the soldiers of Project Hope will be the only thing that can save us.
You would have made
an excellent candidate yourself.
A little headstrong,
perhaps.
But I have a
chi chip that can fix that. I die first. If you insist.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
A boss fight.
Yeah. Oh, it's immune to everything. Holy crap. Or no, everything but no. Sorry, power is immune, electric immune, toxic immune. So it's dang, okay. So this is gonna be flat out tanky overall because it's an actual boss.
New clip, new life.
I think he has a weak point though.
It might be the thruster, huh? Or no? I'm trying to see what it is so far. I got 9s. It seems like it's on its back. The back might be the weak point. So if you can manage to hit him from behind, yeah. If you can manage to hit him from behind, he's weaker. How do I have -1 on this weapon? I have -1 ammo on a weapon.
What?
Yeah. Like when I look at the weapon wheel, it says -1. Oh, and the SMG that has infinite ammo happens to just have 666 ammo. And it's the one that looks like a skull. Demonic looking one. Oh, we gotta get rid of those little things, because he's totally immune. Okay, that's one. Oh shit.
This isn't your year.
Oh, there is. Okay, so it's the back, and it's like the abdomen, like where... Like the cockpit, I guess. Not the helmet, but the actual... No, that's not the cockpit. The helmet's the cockpit. But yeah, like the abdomen, I think. There's a sweet spot in the abdomen.
I'm gonna just spam forward slash since it does the most damage.
All right.
There's nothing like a fresh clip.
Oh, and there's those things up there. Oh dang. Ah, well I'm dead. I'm just gonna jump off. I can't even really do anything with revenge. Oh dang, those lasers really put the hurt on me. Ah, again.
Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some fuckfaces? Hold yourself together, man. Oh, that was nice.
Ooh. There we go.
There we go.
We have to stop meeting like this. Hey, I know. Wanna go out together? This shithole never appreciated us anyway.
Cynicism is the refuge of the morally bankrupt. If you had a single ounce of integrity in your veins.
Oh, there are my two little lovebirds.
Amiona, what the?
Your animus against each other is futile, but I do understand how exciting it must be.
Spare us the cycle battle, please.
Yo, what's up,
Your
Diego?
reliance on violence betrays your inability to process the emotional truth of your situation.
What emotional truth?
Jinx, you owe me a coat. Both of you.
Looks like someone got into mommy's medicine cabinet.
That's the master alarm. The body's containment cell has been reached.
Oh yes. My followers are quite devoted. They were only too happy to volunteer for Project Hope. As I'm sure you can imagine, the chi chips you put in their heads were quite simple for me to take control of. In any event, our men are freeing the body now.
This sounds bad.
Your struggles with one another are at an end. And you can give in to the attraction that has driven it this whole time.
Attraction? To this idiot?
Oh, assuredly. It is only natural to be drawn helplessly to your opposite. That energy is the creative engine behind all life in the universe. From teen romance to black holes.
Are you getting any of this?
So rejoice! You need no longer fight the one you most desire. The object of your quarrel is out of your hands, and you are free to spend the end of the world in one another's arms.
I killed all your gods. All of them? I was on a roll.
I'm afraid this is merely a projection, Orochi. I am with the body now. In moments, I will be one with the creature. Then I will fulfill my destiny and finally take my rest. Goodbye, my friend. Wish me luck. Gozu, dear. Are you ready to perform the ritual?
Well, this is awkward. Will you let go of me? Not before you kiss. You fool. I can have a transport here in a few minutes. That won't be necessary. I have a faster method. Fine. I'll meet you there. Don't do anything rash before I arrive. Little old me. Here. We're on the same side now. You should take this. It is imbued with the latest G technology. It could make the difference in defeating the body wall. Softy. Is this payback for not making me employee of the month? Get out of here!
Oh dang, new sword. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's what I use too.
Oh, the arm of Orochi?
Yep. Keep slashing, you keep infinitely slashing 4 slashes.
Oh, dude. And it's unblockable too, nice.
And it's also why I didn't want to spoil it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see why now. I appreciate that, thank you. Now I'm going to use it as well. That's gonna be my new thunder-based weapon.
I had the Orochi on poison or toxic element.
Oh, okay.
But then again, it depends on you, so.
There we go. Oh yeah, I see why this thing is awesome.
Yep.
Oh, and it has a fast charge rate to use it, the normal one too. Not that you would use it, but I mean, come on. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, fortune cookie, cool. Civilization is just something that sounded like a good idea when God was drunk. Jeez. Look at all this ammo on the map too. Like, what the hell?
I know.
Just get this. Where is that chest? There's a chest here, but I don't actually see it.
I'm sure, because I got it already.
Oh, okay. It must have been like inside here, and I can't go back now. Yeah, it's on the inside. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it. Okay. Alright, yeah. Let's go warp then.
Yep.
Because there's nothing if we go back, right? Since we did everything.
Yep.
Okay then. Oh man, this is it.
Yep. On battle.
I got this really cool sword now, so yeah. Yeah, this is cool.
Hold her like it. Yes, sir. Captain Ahab, sir.
You can't resist the
Yeah.
temptation to destroy the world for 5 minutes.
Well, I so love a good apocalypse.
The survival of our species hangs in the balance, you feckless, idiotic.
Don't forget immature.
Do not do anything drastic until we arrive.
What's that? You're breaking up. Assholes.
I can still hear you.
I know. Bye, sweetie.
There you are. Amiona has occupied the body.
Oh, is that the giant beast I saw trying to destroy humanity? Small world.
When Gazu transferred her soul into it, the strain caused it to mutate yet again.
Weird. He pronounced it Gazu, but everyone's been saying Gozu.
She can reach. She may already strong enough to destroy the gates.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think this bachelorette party has gotten out of hand. You think Smith's antidote will even work on her?
It's the only option. Subdue her and administer the cure. If it works, I will place Kamiko's soul back into her body. Then I can use Kamiko for the sealing rite.
Use me for... That's his plan?
Hey, Mezu, this sealing business, is that something Kamiko will, you know, survive?
That's none of your concern.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Let me guess, no gift on Father's Day this year?
Go!
You have my back here, right?
Oh yeah, fuck that fascist prick. I'll stop the body, but I'm not giving you fucking face.
Is it me or are you growing a conscience?
Hey, just don't tell anyone. It's bad for business.
I can just do it through this. Give me a moment. Okay. Alright. Good to go now.
Ready.
Folks, look!
Yona? Oh, that bitch! She stole my body!
No, you're not even gonna be able to dry clean that thing.
Stop her now!
We monster hunter now.
Oh, pretty much.
Stop yelling in my fucking head.
I got carried away. Is this better?
Much.
Okay, let's go get my body back.
All right, you bitch. Now it's just you and me.
Oh man. I gotta turn this up a
And
bit.
her body. Okay, it's complicated. Fuck it.
I love it. It's like it's a cheesy 80s style song that's so good. Ooh. So I'm gonna assume everything that's glowing is a weak spot, right?
I don't remember how this fight went when I first played.
No, it's mainly Amiona. And then that thing down there.
I hear epic music during this fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's awesome. It's like an 80s like ballad. I love it.
Ah, I died.
Oh, dang. This is awesome. Oh crap, well I'm done for. Oh jeez. That's twice now, jeez, oh my god.
Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some fuckfaces? Little bug wants to play?
Oh god. Come on, there we go.
Ah, I died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right at the end. Oh man. Oh, it's putting out all this good stuff.
Oh, that was nice.
Finish her.
Disobedience was man's original virtue. Alright.
Quickly, put the preparation on your sword.
Okay, here goes. Here goes. Thank you. Thank me. For what? For what?
Killing me.
Who says I'm going to kill you?
Quickly! The body is dying. We must get Komiko into it before it's too late.
Leave my daughter's body!
Very well. Then I will extract it.
Kill her now. before my father can doom her and trap me.
I wish killing you would accomplish something.
Is this a party or a funeral? Why the long faces?
Uncle Zing?
What's going on here?
I was attempting to reseal the gate, but this peon has destroyed my best efforts, and very likely doomed us all.
I just wanted to pet the rabbits, George. You impetuous fool!
The situation does sound a tad bleak.
There is another way. This place is a soul well, is it not?
It is.
Rather than sealing the gates closed with my sacrifice,
Let us
seal
seal
them
them
open
open
with my living soul.
Utter nonsense.
Is it? After all, these are gates, not walls, brother. Perhaps we should align them to the purpose.
This world will not survive.
This world will change, but it will go on. I was born of this energy, and I can bend it to my will. Allow me to rectify these wounded ones. It's what I was born to do.
Incredible.
I will not be party to this madness.
Sometimes madness is the only course open to us. I will help you, child.
Okay, Kamiko. You all packed?
I try to travel light.
Thank
You, Lo Wang. You've been a good friend to me, and a worthy partner.
Give them hell, okay?
You can rely on it.
You can rely
Here
on
we
it.
go. Here we go. Hopefully she will.
Holy crap, there's a Chinese dragon.
That's my girl.
That close up though. Jeez.
Yep.
Oh man. Ooh, I like the credit song.
I am power. You never see me coming, I'ma break the chain. I am power. You ain't gonna break me, I'ma break the game. I am power. I am ruthless. I am fire. You ain't gonna break me, I'ma break the game. I am power. You never break me, I'ma break the game. I am power. I am power, strength of the mind. From the shadows of darkness, I will rise and I will take what is mine. Through the presence as I walk the line.
So, alright. Yeah, I can safely say in terms of the companions, I do still think I like Koji a lot more. Kamiko's alright though, but yeah, definitely if I had to choose between two, like, let one just not exist so that the other could, definitely Hoji, hands down. Oh, shit. So much for the credits. Well, alright. Man, this was a really fun game though. I'm glad you talked me into playing the follow-up and you know, also just being a part of this because, like, yeah, it would have been way harder solo, I can only imagine. Because I decided to go from like the normal difficulty to basically the second hardest. I went to Who Wants Wang after like the first part, and yeah, no, like I think that's the sweet spot in terms of the difficulty. Who Wants Wing I think is like good enough, honestly, because if you go to like No Pain No Gain, it's just more of the same from the first game, where it's like, oh, hope you like bullet sponges that can kill you pretty freaking easily.
Not only that too, you also counter like only elites with a bunch of resistances.
So basically like how the like last boss was, or the last couple bosses, like Zilla's like mech and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, great game. I really am glad I finally went back to play both 1 and 2. Hands down, second one immensely like improved over the first. They really outdid themselves with this sequel. And it's like, it's kind of a shame because I don't really actually hear too many people talk about this series. And like the remakes really, or like I should say the reboot as a whole, like 1 and 2 are really good, but like definitely the second one outshines the first. Great loot shooter, full of, you know, lots of comically timed dialogue, really snappy one-liners. That's Lo Wang in a nutshell. Like I said, just basically Asian Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, great fucking game. I'm glad I was able to beat it with your help, of course. You know, finally towards the end, I wasn't so dependent. You know, I was able to pull my own weight towards the end there. But yeah, early on, I was like, oh god, I'm getting swarmed. Where are you?
And then I come in and I killed the whole thing in 2 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. You just clear everything and be like, alright, gotcha, man. Blink, they're gone. But alright, guys, that was Shadow Warrior 2. Hope you guys enjoyed that playthrough. As you can see here, 100% game progress, so that's that. 26 hours to get to where we're at now. Honestly, yeah, if you haven't, go ahead, get this game, play it yourself. It's fun. Really, it is. It's great. It's a really good shooter all the way through. It's a nice co-op game, honestly. If you're looking to get something to play with your friends, this is definitely one of those games. And so I guess because I'm done with this and Toy was asking, I think from here on I might actually stream the Modern Warfare campaign and see what that's all about. That's probably the next game. After that, I might do another straw poll, or I'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna think of like other options and either have a straw poll or just have another game lined up like immediately after. But that's the next one. So tomorrow and onwards, I'll be playing through the Modern Warfare campaign. So yeah, thanks again, guys. That was Shadow Warrior 2. Thank you again, Rion, for helping me out, pretty much carrying me most of the game. But hey, you know, like I said, towards the end, I kind of got the hang of things. I was leveled up enough, and it wasn't as one-sided towards the end. Like there was times where I would survive and you'd be dead even. So hey, that was pretty cool.
Yep.
But all right,
no
man.
problem, dude.
Yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I'll see what's gonna lie in store for me in the future, and you know, if there's any other co-op things, I'll run them by you, and then we could see if we could set up another thing in the future.
Saturday on our weekend horror streams. You want to do Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's an excuse for me to play through the game again. I don't know if I'd be able to do realism though, cause ooh.
Yeah, not ready for that.
Yeah, I think definitely the one beforehand, like the difficulty before it, is like challenging enough where it won't be like boring because you won't be breezing through it. And yeah, realism though, never. I've never been able to play through realism. It's brutal. It's unforgiving. But yeah, man, we'll see then. So all right, guys, heading out. See y'all tomorrow. Modern Warfare will begin tomorrow. See you later, Rion. Thanks again, man. And yeah, take care.
You too.
All right, bye.
All right, bye, everybody.